I'm Colleen Cook, inviting you to discover some of the world's greatest music live with the Florida Orchestra. You know, sometimes a composer's most popular work isn't necessarily his greatest. Well, that's the case with Czech composer Antonín Dvořák's Symphony No. 7. Many critics believe it's the crowning achievement of Dvořák's 9 symphonies. However, the popularity contest is almost always won by Dvořák's beloved Symphony No. 9. It's nicknamed the New World Symphony because it was composed while Dvořák and his family were spending time living in America. And you hear it used in movie scores and all around pop culture. But there's no doubt that Dvořák's 7th was an important milestone for him. Composed in 1884 at the request of London's prestigious Royal Philharmonic Society, Dvořák's 7th was inspired by his friend Johannes Brahms' 3rd Symphony. Well, Dvořák said he wanted his Symphony No. 7 to be capable of stirring the world, and it did. Dvořák's compositions are known for their Czech flavor, and that does come through in the Symphony No. 7. But the Slavonic influence is a little more subdued at first, but it builds throughout the movements, and then it explodes in the finale. This music is dark, it's passionate, turbulent, and it's almost tragic at times. And it ends in a defiant blaze of glory. It's an unusual mood for Dvořák's music, but it was composed at a time when the Czech people wanted more independence from the Austrian Empire. So perhaps it's political tension that we hear in this piece, the echoes of politics or even war. Dvořák's 7th makes an interesting companion to English composer Vaughan Williams' lovely cantata called Dona Nobis Pacem, or Grant Us Peace. Vaughan Williams found his first point of inspiration for this magnificent choral work in the Civil War poetry of American writer Walt Whitman. In 1914, he set the dirge for 2 veterans from Whitman's poem Drum Taps to music. More than 20 years later, it became an important part of this cantata. Dona Nobis Pacem is a fervent prayer for peace. It's a musical commentary on Europe's march toward a Second World War. Vaughan Williams mingles words from scripture with Whitman's poetry, and it's set to drums and bugles with haunting musical pleas for peace. His music asks the question, has the world learned enough from the carnage of World War I to avoid war again? Well, that question's been answered, but Dona Nobis Pacem is still a satisfying musical commentary on the questions raised by war in every age. So let yourself be carried away by the sounds of war and peace at the Florida Orchestra's Discovery Series concert featuring the Master Chorale of Tampa Bay. Dvořák's Symphony No. 7 coming up November 9th, 10th, and 11th in Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Clearwater. Experience live music with your Florida Orchestra. It's a vacation for your ears and your mind. Find out more at floridaorchestra.org.